Last time I boxed was when, oh man, it has to be what, a year ago? A year and a half ago?
So this should be interesting.
It's gonna be fun.
I want to say by the grace of God because you meet people for a reason. I would say diving into characters that are far from you.
It's like asking me to box.
Yeah,
That's not my character, man. That's not my character.
That's exactly what I mean.
But I'm here.
You coming?
Oh, this is good. No, I'm good. I'll stay right here.
Come on, man.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Nah.
No, I'm good. So, Alex, how's it feel to come back to Ottawa after being in BC for a bit? Because you haven't been here in a while, right?
No, and not for this long period of time. I'm going to be here for 2 weeks, and it feels good. It feels good. I think I needed it was a much needed break that I needed from Vancouver. I've been there for like the past 4 years, and this is the most amount of time I've been able to take off. 2 weeks in 4 years. Take that in.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Because you're navigating work, not only like acting, but other work to keep your acting alive.
Yeah,
That's not easy.
It's not easy, because we only have so many hours in the day, and trying to stay not even positive, just keep the enthusiasm, keep the work ethic, moving forward in that energy. It's not easy, you know, because it takes a lot of energy to try to do everything in a single day, and you don't want to underperform at your day job because that's what keeps everything alive. And so it's finding time. It's putting the energy and the effort into that, putting the energy and effort into your own workouts, putting the energy and effort into mental stability, making sure that you're fine, that you're okay, and putting energy into your craft because it is competitive. And you do understand that some people are living at home and doing this thing, and all they have is to do this thing. You're competing against that. So the first time being on set ever. So first booking ever.
Yeah, well, how did that look like? Where was it?
So that one was Upload, season 2 for Amazon Prime.
How'd you feel?
You made it? I wouldn't feel like I made it, but it was such a huge accomplishment in knowing that this thing was real.
Of course.
Because I had done maybe 10 auditions to 15 auditions at that point, and getting the email from my agent saying, "Oh, you're shortlisted. You're on hold for this." That one, I was like, "Oh, they're interested in having me on."
It's like surreal, right?
It was surreal.
All that hard work and
And you see it paying off, step by step. Oh, you're shortlisted. Oh, hey, you booked it. And it's like, what? Oh, hey, they're gonna need to do some fitting, so you have to. So that whole experience of getting your fitting.
See, I don't think of that because I don't ever think that you have to change everything you're wearing.
Right. At that point, I'm like, I don't even know what my sizes are. Going to the tailor, getting the sizes, all that stuff, and sending it to the people, the costume department. Going to the costume department, seeing all the clothes they have picked out for Alex specifically, and I'm going,
that's cool.
What?
Did you have like your name on the door?
I had the name on. No, I don't know if it was on the door, but like a name on top of the wardrobe.
That's pretty cool.
That was great, and go through that experience. Trying clothes on, yeah, that works. That doesn't work. Let's take pictures. Let's send it to the people that make the decisions, and having them approve it. First day on set, and the embarrassing part. So first day on set, I get there, and there are things, and just like in any other industries, there are things that you don't learn until you're actually at the job.
And all of real estate is
everything.
That. All of real estate, all my mistakes in finance and stuff like in the past that I've done, that I've learned, was all like, you don't know until you're doing it, right?
Until you're there. So for me, it was being able to walk, talk, hit my mark, all at the same time. And that was just so foreign because in class, it's not like that. And I can't tell you.
Because you have to stand there.
Stand there, Alex. We want you to land there. The camera's going to be right there. We want you to see and deliver this line open to camera. Alex, the light is hitting you here. All these things. And the amount of times I heard, cut, let's do it again. I'm like, I'm going,
damn. You ever think like, this is my fault? It's my fault. I messed up.
Bro. Even that aspect of it where, oh man, like I messed up. I'm feeling some type of way. I can't let it affect me too much because I am on a production. You know, my mind's running 1,000 miles per
true.
hour. Oh, this is money, this is time. I'm costing it. I'm the one that's making everyone late. Everyone is so prepared, and I'm the one that's unprofessional, and I'm the one. And
But
you're,
deep down, half the people feel like you. Like,
and
you know?
or deep down, it's not even that deep.
Yeah, that's that too.
Right?
That too. You want to run a few laps after that? The thing is, I don't know. I can't skip. I'm nervous. Doesn't help that. It's true, man. I'm watching TV, like that.
It's so interesting how like I get breakdowns and I read the breakdowns and it says father and I'm like, dog, me? What?
Okay. A lot of people say they want to do things, and they say it for months,
Yeah.
years,
Yeah.
and never do anything.
Yeah.
You have to take a step. You have to take a leap. So, like, what was that first thing you said? You hired a teacher,
Yeah.
acting teacher,
Yeah. Just to see
here in Ottawa.
in Toronto. In Toronto. And every weekend I would drive or catch those like ride shares. I didn't have much money at the time, so, and my sister went to York University. So I would take a ride share, get to Toronto, take a Uber to my sister's dorm, sleep in my sister's dorm to go to class the very next day. And that's how I started. I want to say by the grace of God, because you meet people for a reason. And I had met a girl. What are the odds? She's from Vancouver. She's living in Ottawa. We meet. We start dating. And I get on this path of wanting to become an actor. I think she opened up the idea of Vancouver being a hotspot,
Yeah.
or even just the thought
Like for acting.
for acting.
Yeah.
That was never on my radar. And when I decided I wanted to move to Vancouver over Toronto, the only reason why I picked Vancouver over Toronto, because we were deciding, it was because I wanted no one to be able to come and just, yo, Alex, I'm in the city.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's go where motherfuckers have to get on a plane and come to
No,
see.
I feel bad because now we took a trip and went to see him, so I
No,
feel
not
bad. Yo,
even.
Alex.
No.
We're three dudes.
That was perfect.
Yeah. That was fun though.
But Vancouver was that reason. It was to be able to kind of just focus on one thing. And it's been that ever since. Yeah.
That wasn't easy. Yeah. How do you do this 5 times a week, man?
Huh?
I guess you get used to it.
You get used to it.
Yeah. So tell me, when you first started though, Alex, when you moved from here and went to Vancouver,
Yeah.
were you scared?
No. I was not scared. No.
You can't be, I guess.
No, you gotta realize that like the way I've lived my life, or just the way my life has happened, being in Congo, right? And we were there during the war in 1995.
It's crazy.
I remember the sounds, and the sounds traumatized me so much
Of course.
that when I was in France, when the trains would pass by, my body would start shaking because it would trigger a memory. So we go from that environment, we go to France, and I have to go to school and be a normal kid after going what I've gone through. My circumstances aren't the best. I'm not with my mother, I am with my dad. And great guy in terms of being a father, didn't really know how to do that properly. Got taken from him to my grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma tried to take care of me. She was older. I think I went into I started spiraling down, getting into things I wasn't supposed to get into. My mom's in Chicago at the time with my stepdad. He hears this, and they ship me to Chicago. So Congo, France, adaptation. France, Chicago, adaptation.
Yeah, that's a lot
Chicago,
for
Ottawa,
a young
adaptation.
person.
Yep. So when you're asking, is it scary to go to Vancouver? At that point, it's like,
It's a vacation.
and I'm used to exactly. I'm used to like being coming into a new city and having to like adapt to what it is
Yeah.
and find my way through it. So
It's funny because everyone that's successful at what they do or that kind of took a risk, which is the key word here, because a lot of people don't take risks. And everyone like you, like even myself or my close friends, we all think the same. We all take risks. And it's funny because you look at all successful people, they all have the same blueprint. The blueprint is, you know, to believe in yourself. You have to have confidence in what you do. You have to believe in yourself a lot because at the end of the day, if no one else believes in you, as long as you believe in yourself, you're good and you're going to make it on the other side, right? So I feel like a lot of people have in common, and this is like that's a crazy story to begin with. Like, do you even just come out of that with your head like on straight and focused? Man, that's hard. So
Yeah.
good on you, man. That's
I
hard. That's
appreciate
hard.
that.
That's hard.
yeah.
You box a lot, though, no?
Yeah.
How often a week?
5 times a week, 6 times a week.
This guy. Do you feel working out regularly though is like a big deal for when it comes to preparing for a role or when it comes to like your other job? You know, like
Yeah, I do. I think everything is for acting.
Yeah.
So like boxing, when it comes to the flow, right? You feel it in boxing. Movement, you understand pacing, confidence, especially when sparring,
Yeah.
right? I was sparring a friend of mine, and like genuinely, I was so tired, and bro, the man was about to knock me out.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. He's a hard hitter. If he hits me, he might knock me out. And also telling yourself, bro, I don't want to get knocked out.
Of course.
I'm scared to get knocked out.
course.
Those are thoughts. And going, you know what? I'm willing. Just that extra step, I'm willing, makes you go in and move forward.
Of course.
Against someone that's also looking to hurt you, you know?
Easy.
And now to tie that into acting, that willingness to go, whatever happens, happens. When you switch that on, you become a little more freer and more fearless. In acting, for us, it's showing emotions, right?
based on like obviously, you know, your physique and stuff. Do you ever get like worried that you're too jacked? Or you're too big, and some directors maybe don't like that, so you have to adapt, or is it something you deal with when you get the role? If they tell you, hey Alex, I want you
Yeah.
to lose 5 pounds, 10
It's
pounds.
something I deal with just to get the role. I think if I live my life trying to figure out what they want, you know, I'm wasting my time. I don't think I should ever try to fit into the box that they, and is there a box? You know, is there the ideal human being that's all you look like a perfect actor? It's not basketball, you know, it's not football. I think every actor comes in their own shape, size, and
Do you ever get worried that you stick to one role?
yeah, that's a thought.
You know,
That's a
like
thought.
you're always that one role that, you know how some actors, I can't think of the top of my head, but like there's some specific actors that always have, you know, I don't want to say Adam Sandler because he's amazing at like other things, but he always has the same role. Let's be real.
Adam
You know?
Sandler has the same
No,
role.
but like to a certain degree, like
Shadow Adam
no,
Sandler.
he loves Adam.
What are we asking here? If I get worried that I'm gonna
Yeah.
get stuck in one role,
Yeah, like or just
or
like
typecast essentially.
exactly.
I think it's a thought, but I don't get worried about that. You know, I think
I guess any role is a good role, right?
though it's also just like embracing your uniqueness. You know, I don't think there are many actors that are coming at my size with my look, and my life experience, my way of seeing the world, what hits me emotionally. You know, we're all different in that way. So I'm very confident in myself in that way.
Do you ever feel like you're not gonna make it, man? Honestly, like be honest.
Of course.
Like actually, not just like yeah.
I would lie
if I was saying that it's never crossed my mind. Is it really gonna happen? You know?
But like, what's really gonna happen? Like what? Like, do you have a goal in mind that you have to be in a blockbuster movie, or like, you know?
We can't control these things. In terms of blockbuster movies, I feel like my job is to be the best actor that I can be, right? There's no limits in terms of self-expression. There's no fear in terms of stepping into characters that are close to me or very far from me. And even if there is fear, having the courage to go over those fears, patience, you know, will, heart, determination, all those cliches that are like, that is the name of the game.
Do you think today, in today's world right now, if a young person or someone watching that wants to be an actor, do you think it's still one of those things that is possible, or it's oversaturated?
I think the cream rises to the top, you know? So if you're just like in any other industry, if you are good at what you do, you will cut through, you know? But the goal isn't to, like, the goal is to make your skills as potent, it's a product as potent as we can be.
Basically what I'm getting at the end of the day, work on yourself, be the best version of you, and then if it lines up with, you know, some director that's like, this is the person,
That's both.
then that's the
You
person.
get your opportunity.
That's it.
Right? And you're prepared for your opportunity, you're
That's
ready
important.
for it.
Prepare that. You have to be prepared.
All that
That's
stuff.
The thing. You have to
All
be
that stuff, right?
Honestly, be honest, okay?
Yeah.
I've never used acting in your advantage though in some scenarios that you're like, you know what, let me finesse my way through a relationship, a reservation.
I will say this.
Don't lie, don't lie.
No, I will not lie. I've used it in moments where I felt anxious about a situation.
Okay, that's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
and I'm going, you know, let's look at this as a scene. You know, you would be a little bit more fearless. Or let's look at this as everyone here is an actor and you're in class. How do you feel?
Yeah.
You know, I feel relaxed. I feel good. I can say anything I want to say, and it's an improv, so I'm just gonna banter with whatever you say.
Do you do that often though? Like you go into like, let me improv this.
Yeah, it's all. I feel like life is all improv.
I'd like to know at the end of the workout, I leave everything on the table by doing a wall sit.
Okay.
So I have nothing left in me. So all I do is basically go wall sit. We're gonna sit down, ask you a few questions to finish.
Oh, you're asking me questions?
Oh yeah. We're gonna finish it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, just like basic stuff. Basic stuff.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
How long are we going for?
Until someone falls. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Take my gloves off and my wraps, I guess.
This is just you chilling, huh?
Yeah. Well, you feel this?
Already.
I mean, you're tall, so
Jesus.
what happens when you're 6'5", like a flamingo, but built like a lion?
You had,
Like a squirrel, you know?
you had to throw that in. Built like I love that.
Well, I had to. Where can we see you next, man?
What can I see me next? Wherever the opportunity comes, I spoke with my agents. Golly, I spoke with my agents, and with the strike going on right now, I'm still non-union, and for me to join the union, it would have to be a project that's worthwhile. So, right now, a reoccurring role or a series regular, a guest star, would for me be the next step. So.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be great at a sport
I
movie.
would love a sport movie.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would be like.
If whoever's listening, Kobe Bryant, if y'all do a documentary on Kobe, let me be Kobe.
Yeah. Actually, I can see that.
Let me be Kobe.
See that. This guy's holding himself hard.
I am. Or Scottie Pippen. Oh my God, dang.
It's okay, go down.
Can I go down?
There you go. There you go. Jeez, there you go. We're done, basically. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you soon, man.
Yeah, like what? Are you just gonna stay there?
I'll go down.
Then maybe it's hitting down here.
You know what? That's almost relatable to life, man.
You know what I
Don't
mean?
go down to people. Okay, but calm down. Yeah, acts like I'm boxing, you know?